Beneath a sprawling sky brushed with hues of coral and violet, a solitary traveler emerged from the quiet embrace of the night. As the first tender light of dawn unfurled over the horizon, he felt an undeniable stirring within, a gentle reminder that each new morning was a masterpiece, painted by a hand far wiser than his own. Every breath he drew was a cherished offering, a quiet acknowledgement that the universe had granted him the gift of life for another day. In the soft glow of early morning, he stepped forward on a winding path carved by time and destiny. The earth, still damp from the night's whispered secrets, seemed to hum with promise. With every step, his heart pulsed with gratitude for the silent blessings that often went unnoticed. The delicate murmur of the wind, the rustle of leaves in a gentle dance, and the distant chorus of awakening birds. In these quiet moments he sensed a powerful presence, a compassionate force guiding him, enveloping him in warmth and light. This presence was not a distant memory, nor a faint echo of past promises. It was as if the day itself had been crafted with deliberate care, each moment meticulously designed to nurture his spirit. The traveler recalled an ancient truth spoken long ago, a message that had once comforted and inspired him, that every day was a gift, a new beginning infused with hope and possibility. The world, in all its vibrant complexity, whispered that there was joy to be found even in the midst of uncertainty. With his eyes wide open to the marvels of creation, he resolved to embrace the unfolding day with a heart unburdened by fear. As the sun ascended higher, casting golden ribbons across the landscape, his journey took on a deeper significance. No longer was he simply a wanderer. He was a seeker of wisdom, a pilgrim on a quest for truth. His steps were guided by a profound conviction that, regardless of the challenges that lay ahead, a benevolent force had already paved the way. In the face of trials, he found solace in the knowledge that no storm was too fierce, no burden too heavy, when carried on the shoulders of hope and faith. The mysteries of life, though vast and sometimes unfathomable, were gently illuminated by an inner light that assured him he was never truly alone. The traveler paused at the edge of a quiet brook, its waters murmuring softly as they meandered over smooth stones. Here he allowed his thoughts to settle like leaves on still water. In the reflective surface, he saw not only his own countenance but also the tapestry of his life, a montage of joys and sorrows, triumphs and defeats. Yet amid the reflections he recognized an unyielding truth. Every challenge had sculpted him into a resilient soul, every setback had become a stepping stone toward greater understanding. It was in the silent spaces between the rush of everyday life that he discovered the true measure of strength, a quiet fortitude born of trust in a wisdom beyond human grasp. With renewed determination, he continued on his path, each step resonating with the promise of possibility. The gentle murmur of nature became a hymn of encouragement, echoing the assurance that he was exactly where he needed to be. In moments of solitude, the traveler imagined a guiding hand reaching out, steadying him in times of doubt and filling his spirit with the courage to press on. The quiet conviction that no obstacle was insurmountable grew within him, a flame of hope that refused to be extinguished even when the shadows lengthened. The day unfurled like a scroll of endless wonder. Along the path, he encountered signs of nature's care. A dew-laden flower unfurling its petals to the sky, a towering oak standing sentinel with unyielding grace, and a chorus of birds whose songs spoke of enduring love and the beauty of existence. Each element of the natural world seemed to convey a message, one of unwavering support and the promise that even in moments of solitude, he was cradled by a presence that was both mighty and tender. The traveler felt as though the universe itself was in gentle conversation with him, sharing secrets that would light the way through life's unpredictable corridors. In the quiet moments before the noon sun reached its zenith, he settled beneath the protective boughs of a venerable tree. There, in the cool and dappled light, he meditated on the interplay of light and shadow, realizing that even the darkest moments of life were balanced by the radiance of hope. Every hardship carried within it the seeds of renewal, every trial bore the imprint of divine wisdom. The whispers of the wind carried memories of ancient promises, assuring him that his journey was not defined by the obstacles encountered but by the strength with which he met them. As the hours passed and the day deepened, the traveler's reflections grew richer and more intricate. He recalled timeless words that spoke of love and courage, words that had echoed through the ages like a steadfast melody. In his heart, he nurtured a quiet rebellion against fear and despair, choosing instead to celebrate the beauty of each fleeting moment. With each breath, he drew in the essence of life and exhaled gratitude, allowing his spirit to soar beyond the confines of mortal worry. In that delicate balance between aspiration and surrender, he discovered the art of living, a harmonious dance between trust and determination. When the shadows of the afternoon began to soften, he found himself at the banks of a shimmering lake that mirrored the vast expanse of the heavens above. Its surface was a canvas of ever-changing colors, each ripple a gentle reminder of life's transient beauty. Standing there, he felt a profound connection to all that was, a sense of oneness with the universe and an awareness that every moment was imbued with purpose. The lake, in its serene majesty, reflected back to him the truth that no circumstance could dim the radiant glow of hope. Even as the world around him shifted and changed, the steadfast pulse of his inner light remained unshaken. In the final hours of the day, as the sun began its slow descent into the embrace of twilight, the traveler embraced the inevitable cycle of endings and new beginnings. He understood that every conclusion was but a prelude to a fresh start, each dusk a silent promise of a dawn yet to come. The memories of past struggles and the echoes of former heartaches melted away in the light of his unwavering faith, replaced by an unyielding resolve to welcome tomorrow with open arms. The beauty of the closing day lay not in its conclusion, but in the assurance that life's journey was an endless continuum of grace, renewal, and boundless hope. In that profound silence of the approaching night, the traveler felt an overwhelming surge of gratitude for the day that had been, a tapestry woven with threads of courage, love, and divine guidance. Every whispered promise and every silent reassurance had fortified his spirit, leaving him emboldened and eager for the mysteries that lay ahead. With a heart unburdened by regret and eyes fixed on the horizon, he stepped forward into the gathering dusk, confident in the knowledge that his path was illuminated by a light that would never fade. And so, as the stars began to prick the velvet canopy of night, the traveler vowed to carry the lessons of the day into every moment yet to be lived. With his spirit enriched by the beauty of creation and his soul emboldened by an eternal hope, he embraced the night as a cherished interlude, a sacred pause before the promise of another radiant dawn. In the quiet of that celestial hour, he whispered a silent benediction of gratitude for the divine artistry that had transformed an ordinary day into an unforgettable journey of renewal and discovery. In his heart, he knew that every day was a celebration of life's miracles, a perpetual invitation to trust, to hope, and to love unconditionally. And as he walked onward into the night, the traveler carried with him the unshakable conviction that his journey was forever cradled in a grace that was as boundless as the cosmos itself, a guiding light that would always lead him home.